Happy Easter.
It's a big, delicious hollow chocolate egg.
Oh my gosh.
Well, hopefully that there should be a packet. If you shake it, you might get.
Oh, there's a packet there. Oh, no,
Let's see. I think you can open it up. No.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that's chocolate?
Yes.
It's not solid.
No, it's not. I guess you can't open it. But,
Okay.
but this comes with little enchanted eggs.
Ah, nice. And it was in this box right here.
Here's your hair, and I haven't had the.
Hold up your bags.
Yeah, let's see the bag. Oh yeah, those are nice. Yeah, making house calls.
Weekend or Monday or
Very soon.
Well, good morning. We saw the booths off this morning, and they're back home. We'll see them again later in the week on a canal barge. But today we're going to go do our own canal boating on the Great Stour. We're going to take the city tour, just like the Riverwalk in San Antonio. All those people that have been punting by our house, we're going to be those people. So let's go check that out. Gonna come try this later. This is the Foundry. It's a British brew pub, so we'll check them out. Looks like I got some interesting beers. It's our punting tour sign being put up way down there so people know where they're going. I think we found it. Yeah, I think that is it. Uh-huh. There we go. Water lane. Looks like the way to the boat. All right, getting geared up with our morning coffee and mimosa for our punting ride. Yes, that's right. Hopefully that'll be full in a minute here.
Ladies and gents, welcome to the Canterbury Punting Company. My name is Tom, and today I'm going to be your engine and guide.
It's a moorhen.
Tell me to stop talking or tell me to slow down.
Dovernum Cantiacorum.
It's actually where we get the name Dover, Canterbury and Kent from. In those 2,000 years, okay, a lot has happened. Sewage, amphitheatres, all sorts. But one of the probably most important things they brought over was the first archbishop. His name was St. Augustine. So Thomas Becket was the archbishop between 1162 and 1170. Out of the 8 years he was archbishop, he was actually only in the United Kingdom for 2 of them. The other 6 he was exiled to France. For future reference, guys, what we're passing with these now is actually known as the East Bridge Hospital. Oh my gosh, look at
Oh my god. This is crazy.
We're just getting very narrow in this tunnel, guys, so please keep your arms nice inside the boat, okay?
Is there a waterfall at the end of this?
Basically, Thomas Becket was good friends with King Henry II before he got his appointment. And the reason Thomas Becket got this position is because the king wanted more power over his people. And to do that, you have to be in charge of both the crown and the church. Turns out, Thomas Becket actually had a newfound love for the church. It was just the same, however, 4 of King Henry II's knights took it as an order. And they marched to Canterbury and up the steps.
Is he gonna go? Are you gonna go?
Don't be scared, Pigeon.
He's not gonna go.
Is anyone scared of spiders? So in this tunnel there's a very rare endangered species of cave spider. They are nocturnal and they are
Follow the spiders. Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, we're now on the other side of the high street.
Blacksmith.
This is where you used to make gun barrels, medals, bayonets, swords. Even the horseshoes, the pups.
Got the Easter bells going.
buildings are about 800 years old. They used to belong to the Blackfriar monasteries. So many king schools in the United Kingdom is during the dissolution of the monasteries, he didn't realise, King Henry VIII, he didn't realise that a lot of the schools were on the sites of churches and monasteries. So in closing down the monasteries, he closed down the schools. And at that point when he realised, he went, well, I need to reopen all these schools, so he named them all the King's School.
All right, here's our home from the river now. This one right here. Right there.
This is where we're staying. We've been watching it.
29, okay? They are very old. Please don't touch them because they're used as our current flood defense system.
Going over. What's that? Oh, okay. That's the depth of the river where he's got his hand there. That's what, about 5 feet?
What these gates were actually originally used for was to regulate the flow of water through the mill we had here. This mill, unlike the other one, that was the smallest mill we had in Canterbury. This one stood about 7 stories tall.
Wow.
A third of the population of Canterbury worked at this mill alone. If you see this building to the left, it's built in a similar style to the mill with wooden slats and the observatory atop. Imagine that about 2.5 times larger. That's a good understanding of what the mill looked like.
What happened to the mill?
So unfortunately in 1933, we don't know why the fire started, there's a couple of rumours. One is someone was smoking in the roof and dropped a cigarette into a fabric hay. One that I think is a bit more believable, they were recently about to start painting. Anyone who doesn't know, paint used to be extremely flammable. But ironically, the best way to get the paint off was to burn it off. And I think someone was just a little bit too heavy-handed with the flamethrower. If you guys look behind me, you see a sign between the 2 windows. That white building on the side is the Abbott's Mill. And that's right in front of us.
Okay.
It's humongous.
7 stories.
We're not very clever at naming things here. It's an orchard and it used to be owned by a guy called Sully. And he gifted it to the Blackfriars so they could use it for whatever purpose they liked. That one there is a cherry tree. We have an apple tree. And if anyone knows what this fruit is, I'd be very surprised. It's a quince tree.
Quince.
Quince is like a large pear-shaped fruit. It's very aromatic. It's very nice in an apple pie if anyone's a keen baker.
Good view of the cathedral.
This one was a small brick building with a wooden roof, a lot smaller than the cathedral we have now. Anyone has to guess what happened to it?
Burned down.
Burned down. It's a bit of a pattern here.
Oh yeah, look at that.
This little chair up behind the side of us.
This is a cute little.
Oh,
Right there, yes.
Yes.
Is that for witches?
Did you see up here, sir?
what is that?
So what's known as a duck. Unfortunately, that one's not actually original. The nearest one is a little known town called Forditch. It's actually the UK's smallest town, just outside of Canterbury. A lot of people mistakenly think it was used for witches. Drowning witches wasn't really a British thing to do. It was more of the Americans and the French that kind of did that. A little bit more civilized. If you were a thief or a liar, so say you were a baker, and you said that your loaf of bread weighed £2 and actually weighed £1, they tie the loaf around your neck as a symbol of what you've done wrong. This is a public thing. And they dunk you into the river, and they bring you out and dunk you back in. Let you catch your breath just before you put it back in. And once they think you've had enough, they'd sit you on the side of the river to basically fester. And the reason I say fester is because before 1972, this was the main sewage line of Canterbury. So they used to dunk you in everyone else's poo and wee. It was not a very nice form of punishment. Ahoy!
See, we have to learn that.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
So it means letting them know that somebody's coming.
The woman thought that
What is the difference?
So, the Blackfriars were Dominican monks, Saint Dominique, and he was from Spain. The Whitefriars, saved by Saint Augustine, and that was from Italy. And then we also had Saint Francisco. Saint Francisco sent the Franciscan monks, who were the Grey Friars. The reason they were called the Grey Friars is because they had a vow of poverty. So they weren't allowed to own money or property. So the grey robes were undyed and unbleached. It was the cheapest form of clothing you could get.
Hello.
Cheers. So it was gifted to the Grey Friars in 1256, and it wasn't consecrated or made a religious site until 1325. As we come around this corner, you're going to see the Grey Friars Chapel in front of us.
Wow.
That is one of, if not the oldest Franciscan monument still standing in the world. I'll get one last bit of visual history before I struggle around this corner. See the bridge behind me? Do you see the holes and divots and markings in the brickwork?
Yeah.
Anyone has a guess what these are from?
World War II bombs?
It's bullet holes and shrapnel markings from the wall. Mainly during a period called the Baedeker bombings. If you look to our right hand side, you see the top half of the wall is quite new compared to the old bottom half. And if you look into the bottom of the river, you'll notice there's a lot of loose stone, bricks, and rubble. Now this is because the Great Gardens actually had a direct hit on the other side of the wall, and it blew the wall into the river underneath us. It's also why this bit's so difficult to punt around, because instead of being cleaned up properly, we just left it to get nice and shallow and nice and deep. We were into that hole and it rolled down into the river.
Nice.
In the nicest way.
So easy.
Bravo. That was a well done tour.
Yes. So
Very cool.
pleasant.
What do you think of the punting, Tamara?
Oh, it was so neat because the guides, the punters, are very sweet and knowledgeable, and it was very peaceful on the river. Beautiful.
All right, making our way back another way. We think that's Damien right there in the lawn chair, sunning himself. Brother Damien, sorry. Found a garbage can way, I think also called an alley. And back home. Yep, we were right here. We were right there taking pictures in our tour. All right, that's the sign up there. That's a picture of what the old mill used to look like. That's right by our property before it burned down. So we heard the whole story of it burning down, right? And they saved the pub, but not the mill.